Hi everyone! Today we're going to talk about writing our argumentative essays and our presentations, but first I want you to think of a time you were talking to a friend and a friend said, "Hey, this band is the best band in the whole world." And you said, "Really? But I think my band's the best band in the whole world, and it's because they are #1 on the Billboard chart. And they have a new album and they're really popular on the radio." That is a claim with evidence to support the claim. It's a loose example, but you kind of get the gist. When you ask your friend, "Hey, why is your band the best band ever?" and they have nothing to back it up, that is just a claim. It's just a claim. These are loose examples, but I have some better examples for you that you're going to see, and let's get on with it. So, when you think about a claim, I want you to think about a claim being a statement that can be argued and proven with evidence. And when you think about evidence, evidence is proof, data, or observations. And reasoning is an explanation of how evidence supports that claim. So, I've compiled a claim for you to look at with examples, and here we go. So, my claim is graffiti is vandalism. And because graffiti is vandalism, it puts communities in danger. It is illegal, and it is costly to remove. And to back up these claims of it putting communities in danger, being illegal, and costly to remove, I have evidence to back that up. 2 young men were shot dead in LA for removing graffiti. To back up the claim of it, how it puts communities in danger. It is illegal is backed up by a graffiti artist can face up to 3 years in jail in California, and for being costly to remove, it costs $12 billion per year to remove graffiti. So as you can see, we have a claim, then we have like a blanket statement, which is graffiti is vandalism, and how we have our claims and our evidence to support that. So, when you think about writing your claims, I want you to remember that your claim statement is after your thesis statement for your essay. Your claims are included in your paragraph, and they focus on and support the thesis. A claim needs to be factual, and it will guide you through your essay. Using reliable sources from which you gather your evidence to support your claims, you need to make sure they are reliable. They cannot be anything that is Wikipedia. I will not accept Wikipedia as any source of information. It has to be a scholarly source. And we will visit the library and go over that with the librarian. And a strong essay needs to have 3 strong claims at a minimum, because these claims become your paragraphs. For your counterclaim, counterclaims reflect opposing opinions of your thesis and claims. You are not supporting the opposing views, you are mentioning it so you can argue and refute it, which is often called a rebuttal. A rebuttal shows that the opposing sides of the argument is wrong or weak. The counterclaim will continue to provide evidence to support your argument. So, I've compiled a few sentence starters for your counterclaims. And here they are. It's the opposing view is that blah, 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 blah. Some people think that, keep going. Some people may say that. One might object, hear that. It might seem that, it is true that, and admittedly. That's a little bit of help if you get stuck. Sometimes I get stuck when I'm writing things, and these tend to be really helpful. Now, when you think about your rebuttal, I want you to think about it as a way of saying, no, you're wrong, and here's why. And the rebuttal is another supporting reason why your point of view is correct. You must use evidence to support your rebuttal. Use a quote, paraphrase, or summary with a citation. Ways to compose a rebuttal. Once you've determined the likely counterclaim, refute it. In other words, explain using evidence that your reasons are more valuable. Argue that your opponent is mistaken. Argue that your opponent has not thought their position's consequences through. And then you put them all together. Your counterclaim, your reasons to support the claim, rebuttal with citation, and here's an example. There are those who claim that technology is making people less creative. They say that computers and cell phones make us lazy and we don't have to think or create for ourselves. However, according to a computer magazine, computers and cell phones offer multiple creative outlets. Using technology can design a web page, create artwork, or a short story, or even a novel, according to Compute Magazine, 2015. Remember, treat this like a regular body paragraph. You need examples and explanations. Your argument is only as strong as your evidence. You don't always have to disprove the counterclaim, you just need to weaken it. Every example and explanation must provide the counterclaim, flawed or wrong. Use transition words like however, although, in contrast, and conversely. And that is the end. We will see you in class. Make sure you find the quiz on the Google Classroom and complete it.